Just blew the shit up.
Go, John!
Let's do it at the go.
Yeah!
3 coins and a fountain. I guess this is a welcome to Albuquerque.
Yeah, New Mexico! We don't even have power here. Woo! Fire's new. That's G. Willigans.
Where do you guys want to start from? We're going to do the song in pieces. Think we'll get through this guy? got the PA. Row, row, row your boat. Everybody, gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. We love it. Hey, but you know, I just noticed it's always in the same spot. It's right after the first chorus. Maybe we should skip the first chorus. We want to apologize for the electrical difficulties we seem to be having here. We are so fucking hot. What? We're so fucking hot. Let's. It's not that bad, is it?
Hey, how was that? There's neon. Hey, there's neon video.
What's happening?
There's the guy that complained, got mad at me for taking a guitar pick.
in there.
It's all my fault, man. I'm sorry.
As long as you're out here all show. As long as you're out here through the whole show, leaning on me.
What's that?
As long as you don't lean on me through the whole show.
To the laundromat next door. Maybe we should hook up to the bus. It has more power. Both sides of it. All right, here we go. What the fuck is going on?
I didn't even look behind me till she took
Hey, somebody run their hair dryer?
Yeah, will you guys turn your hair dryers off? You guys making blended drinks back there? You guys have a blender on back there?
Okay, we should have done acoustic.
James, I hate to admit, I think you were right.
Oh!
Very little joy. You're right.
See, here's the thing. There's a positive in this.
Okay,
See, now here's the deal. Every time we restart the song, they hear another part over, so they won't forget the lyrics. There's a positive in this somewhere.
you guys just want to do the end note on this one?
To the second song. All right, we're going to try a third song. Can you guys make sure you don't use the blender for this one? Thanks, man. All right. You know what it is? They probably have one of those, you know those fucking things in the bathroom when you wait, you wash your hands and then you hit it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Song about excess. Take me in your arms again, you know.
Thank you. Thanks, man. How you guys doing tonight, okay?
Yeah!
Glad to see you guys could come out and hang out with Union tonight. We appreciate it. And if you like what you hear, we'd also appreciate it if you go back and tell your friends.
Let's do something from Carnival Soul. Take it away, Jungle. Look how cute she is taking pictures. She's very cute. Yeah.
Well, leave her alone, yeah.
I gotta finish. I should leave her alone.
It's a
Yes.
video camera.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Kulik!
What happened? What happened now? I'm not getting anything here. Go down. It is way too dark in here.
John, hop on over and go on. People step back, please. Switch John through here. Last night they said union.
You're a Union fan, so.
All right, guys, we need an autograph.
Because you guys did it in Philly, bring John.
What date is it?
June 28th. Cleveland.
Thank you.
Still?
Is Eric a guest though?
Yeah, they got you. That's cool.
Last year.
Yeah. That would be super cool.
What's going on here?
Thanks. Go ahead.
What's going on here?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Just sitting for a minute.
We got a video we're shooting in here.
Smile.
Bruce and his herbal tea.
Bruce and his herbal tea.
Tea, Earl Grey. Hot.
How about the Cocoa Puffs, huh?
And the Scooby snacks.
So what kind of thing are you supposed to do?
Well, we're doing I do a weekly show on cable here
Right.
called Ghetto Blast from the Habitual Offenders.
Okay.
And it's on every week, an hour a week, no reruns.
Friday night.
And we want to feature you guys.
Okay. So.
So I got some quality questions geared up if you guys
no.
have the time to answer some.
Sure. Let's shoot.
It's for you, dude.
Sorry.
Okay.
We're gonna listen to you
Yeah,
talk.
let me put this mic in so we
Oh.
get a good connection
Okay.
here for the audio.
Well, I should. Sorry.
Cute.
I should move
I know
over.
shit.
I'm a cameraman.
I got like probably way too many questions. Are you rolling there? Yep. All right. Hey, so all right, this is Ghetto Blast from the Habitual Offenders, and we're here in the Union tour bus right now to talk to the guys in Union. This is Jamie.
Hello.
He's on bass.
Guitar. Bass guitar.
Bass guitar.
Yeah.
All right. And we have Bruce Kulik over here. Is that how it's pronounced, Kulik or Kulik? Because I've heard it pronounced so many.
I'm cool with Kulik or Kulik. Kulik kind of sounds more guitar-like.
It's cool.
Right, cool licks.
Cool as in. And we have special guests, Robert and Angel over here. Or hardcore, they happen to be here witnessing this whole thing. Anyway, one thing I want to make sure I talk to you about is the signature model guitar.
Yes.
How did that come about, and how did you feel about it when it was done?
Well, I'm very proud of it, of course, you know, and a lot of fans used to ask me about doing a model, and I was like, well, I don't know, you know, I love this kind of, huh?
How about doing a model?
Doing a model, yeah, about, wait, let me pose, what's that word? Never mind. Anyway, Vogue, right? Strike a pose. Anyway, I had my first guitar was an SG, and then I always loved the BC Rich Eagles, like I played for a song tonight. And I just kind of put the two together and then took all the little kind of, customization things of different type of things that I liked, you know, and took a while to get it together, but it all worked out really well. I'm proud of it. You saw me playing it tonight.
Oh, heck yeah, I want to get one of those suckers.
You should sit over there.
Yeah, maybe.
Trade him places. Let him sit over there.
Okay, and
No, it's okay. I'll sit right here.
so why the SG shape was because that was the first guitar you picked up? Because I always thought the Explorer shape or the V shape was so cool.
Yeah.
On you, I thought it looked
I like
great. The
those.
black.
I like those, but those are very defined with Gibson, you know.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Now the SG one is too, but it's actually a bigger SG kind of thing, and just the way it's done and the neck through. The model I'm using mostly is a neck through, though they offer it in a bolt on too.
Right. And ESP is your favorite, truly and honestly.
Well,
Why you went with
the
that?
cool thing with ESP is, you know, they make quality guitars, but you know, they know I use vintage Gibsons and I've played BC Riches and other guitars. It's not. I didn't have to sign an exclusive contract with them, but I've had a good relationship with the people there for a long time, and the Japanese who actually own ESP have a certain way of working, though my friends, of course, are that work there have been in the business a long time.
Okay. And you guys met, you and John are initially hooked up because you guys were the guys who wrote most of the songs early and got the project together, and then you found these cats.
Yes.
But you met through Nikki Sixx, from what I understand, at a party.
Well, I know the bio says I got a party in '96, but really I met him earlier. That's like a typo or something. It was short.
His ex-wife used to do your hair.
Yeah. Val's a good makeup artist and hairdresser, and she did a couple of shoots that I was involved in, and I didn't really, you know John real close, but I recognized his talent when he joined Motley Crue, and it was kind of fun to watch him sit in with, you know, watch him join a band like me, joining a band.
But you were considered a rookie for way too long, and you were in KISS for 12 frickin' years.
You can't.
That was ridiculous the way I saw it. You know, I thought, you know,
It's hard to control that. You know, you just do the best you can. But you know, I know I was always the new guy.
12 fucking years, okay? The uncensored version. Okay, and so Around Again, that's not printed on the back of the CDs. Was that a last-minute addition to the...
No. Old Man Wise was left off by a bonehead at the label by mistake. It was just a computer glitch. And that's something I was really happy about, obviously.
Oh, so it was a glitch.
Yeah, actually it makes a collector's item for about the first 10,000 that are out there.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the right one now, but
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
Yeah. Hey, I got a good one. How about him and Kiss makeup? If he was around that era.
I saw a comic book with you as like Lightning Man or something like that. Did you see that?
I did see some of the creative, you know, designs that some fans came up with, which I'm always flattered with. But I used to joke and say I'd be a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Just have a big circle around one eye. Yeah, a dog.
Hey, you're previewing the questions. Hey, any questions you want to answer, Jamie?
No.
No.
I'm reading them.
All right, I need to read them too, because what am I going to ask here? Oh, you know, you've got a lot of support from Jerry at Metal Edge. I mean, she's really gone over the top for you guys. I mean, she's a diehard. I mean, almost as diehard as us, almost. But she has the means to like get you out there, which is so good, you know. And I hope she keeps that up for you, because
Yeah. Well, she's always really supported KISS, and you know, she knows that, you know, that an offspring of quality stuff, such as Union, deserves some attention. So we really appreciate her covering the band in detail.
Yeah.
She was down at the studio. She hasn't seen a gig yet, but we hope obviously by the end of the next month she'll see one. You know.
By the way, there is a limited version of the album, or well, it's on vinyl. I saw, but it doesn't have that this cool cover here. This is it right here.
They didn't include that.
Which we possess.
They didn't include the embossed foil printed cover there. And there's also the limited edition picture disc, which you guys can get. You guys can get through Mayhem. What's the Mayhem number if they want to order that picture disc?
It's 1-888-4.
888.
For me.
For Mayhem. You got it.
Okay.
But how about this? I'll make it a collector's item now if I have them sign it. So that's more of a collector's to me than it is to anybody. Take the plastic off.
get
it.
it.
Sign it.
You
You take the
It's a
plastic
joke.
off.
Okay, cool.
You got to de-virginize that sucker. All right. And so how have you felt about how Mayhem's been treating you on the so far?
It's been great. I mean, you know, they're an independent label, but they're very aggressive, and they're very proud to have us because they realize that John and I have given them some sort of marquee name to the rock band that they signed, you know, and they've done a lot of hardcore stuff. So for them to be involved with us is kind of them also broadening their their style.
You sang a song on a B-side and that's going to be out in the UK for Old Man Wise?
Not in the UK. It will be out in Japan, and actually the Japanese are going to do a different album cover too because they really want to.
Oh, is it going to? Oh.
Yeah, they want to show our faces. They think the band looks so handsome.
You guys do look like a band. I was saying that earlier that you guys are like the alternative to what's going on with all these bands that look like they're at a bus stop and they look like,
like
junkies or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys go out there and you've got this look that looks very unified.
Yeah, it wasn't so much intentional except the fact that we wanted to be what we wanted to be and not try to be trendy by meaning that we're going to look like a bunch of slobs that pump gas for a living.
Yeah, so how many outtakes were there? I mean, there's one I heard that you sang, and is that going to be the bonus track on the Japanese?
That'll be the bonus track.
Or is there going to be some singles with the B-sides on
I don't know. The only other track that we cut in the can is a great version that John sang of "Oh Darling" by the Beatles. It's very cool. Yeah.
And you guys did Maggie May on the Rod.
Let's do a tribute record.
Forever Mod.
Right, which I think they're going to repackage, from what I understand, and put it out again. Or something, because they had problems with the distribution originally, but we'll see.
Yeah. Sorry. That's cool. Okay, and then how'd you approach choosing the set list? How is that? It's live.
You just want to get a good mixture of everything, and we've tried a few different things, and lately what we've been doing kind of works, so you go for it,
And sometimes you do the some acoustic songs, I guess.
Yeah, tonight, unfortunately, because it's something that with the inputs of the equipment that they had for us, we couldn't do it. I know.
But that's the kind of stuff the collectors look for. Oh, their guitars went out. They played the song halfway through.
Hey, we're lucky we had, electricity.
Oh man.
Tonight, it went out 3 times.
How involved were you in picking the first single for Old Man Wise, or was that the label?
Usually you let the label do that, always. Because, if it doesn't do well, then, they're going to blame you,
Any video plans?
Not right now, but hopefully if October Morning Wind gets the kind of attention at Active Rock, and we'll do a video for it.
You guys are planning on doing some more internet live?
Well, that first one on AOL didn't work,
Oh, it didn't? What happened?
They crashed that night. It was.
Oh, man, what timing. But, yeah, on the interview Picture Disc, though, you guys talked about that you were doing a lot of promotion through the internet and the site. So what is the site?
Well, it's called UnionAsylum.com now. It used to be Kiss Asylum, but now they have their own URL, which starts just Union Asylum. So it's very cool. A couple of people that run it are very, very hip, and they're going to have a lot of up-to-date info on everything,
All right. Now, there's rumors on the internet that you co-wrote with Paul for the new Psycho Circus.
Well, I did a lot of demos with Paul, and a couple things I kind of contributed a little bit, but to be honest with you, I don't know if any of it's on the record. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I helped out a little bit, but I don't know what would be included. So,
Yeah.
I was flattered that I was, got involved, and that he asked me to help him out.
You seem like you're an easy person to write with, whoever you're writing with.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. And they both, actually, Gene, Paul, and Ace came to the LA show. It's very cool.
All right. Have you gotten reviews from them on the album and the show that they saw?
They loved the show. They were very impressed, and they were excited to hear Jungle and See I Walk Alone. They thought that was very cool.
Yeah, live. And
they were real impressed.
that's stuff that no one else is going to get unless they see Union.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, John, are you going to let, hey, where'd John go?
I don't know. I was talking to him.
Are you going to let Bruce sing on the next album or what?
Absolutely not. Yeah, I'll let Bruce sing. I'll let Bruce sing if he lets me do some leads.
Okay. Thanks, Bruce.
Now here's the collector's item right here. Now if you don't have this in your own home, then something's wrong.
So you're going to let him sing?
If he lets me play leads.
If he lets you play leads. So you like to rip some leads every once in a while?
Nah, I can't play leads.
How do you... Yeah,
No, he can sing whatever he wants.
I can tune a fish.
Yeah, but you can't tune a piano, right?
That's right.
Oh,
What's better than 2 lips on your piano?
Oh, man.
2 lips on your fish.
Roses on your organ.
So in Jerry's article in Metal Edge, you say you're bringing an 8-track. Have you guys done any constructive writing for more songs?
It's in the back and it's hooked up.
Have you used it?
No. It looks good back there, though. It looks really
like
good.
you're professional.
Actually, we've been waiting for some cables and they're here, but it's all up and ready to go, and I've been playing with it, but along with myself.
cool.
He plays with himself a lot, you know.
So was Get Off My Cloud written about a Motley Crue or Kiss? Or actually all the lyrics, are they yours, or did Bruce help with some of those? Hey, those are cool necklaces you got. Hey, show these necklaces. These are bad.
Hey, I was trying to read one, Daddy. Something.
Yeah, that's the Union Custom one. You guys all got those.
You know, actually, just Bruce and I had a Kiss convention in
Oh, really?
Nashville or something.
Yeah, you guys did. You and Bruce did some songs in Philly with Eric Singer, right?
No, it was in Indiana and Orlando.
Oh. You plan on doing any more of those kind of things?
Well, yeah, I mean,
you guys should hit the Cleveland one, because we're going to Cleveland June 28th to that, because all my relatives are there, so we have a place to stay.
That's down to the flats, baby. Down to the flats.
Yeah, you know where it's at, bro.
Was it Tiffany's down there?
No,
Tiffany's, right?
Who was the police? Nautica.
Tiffany's Cabaret.
I played Nautica.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh, no, I haven't.
Tiffany's Cabaret, yeah.
So what about Get Off My Cloud? Lyrically, where does that come from?
It's just kind of taking a piss out of everybody, not just Motley. Just it's just weird, you know, like for me anyway, when I was in Motley Crue, everybody was, you know, like the phone was ringing off the hook. Hey dude, let's party, let's do this, let's do that. And then as soon as I wasn't in Motley Crue, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It stopped ringing. Now, then when we started doing this thing again, Union and me and Bruce started getting some press, the phone started ringing again, and it was just like, I was just like, you know, fuck off, man. If you weren't here for the downtime, you ain't here for the uptime.
Yeah,
so,
you know, I saw you when I was living out in LA, and I saw you in the Scream out there, and somewhere in Southern California, LA area, and I thought you guys kicked ass. I bought the album and everything, and you guys should do Outlaw. That's the hard rock too, but it was very cool that they did touch on the Scream a little bit. You did Man on the Moon.
Yeah, we do some other stuff as well too, but
yeah, you mentioned covers on the interview picture disc. You mentioned doing some covers as well. Have you been able to get a chance to squeeze?
Not
those?
really. I mean, it was just weird. The whole thing of it was Bruce and I were in Europe, and we got back and we had to rehearse and get ready to do these, you know, this tour, and we only had like 10 days or 2 weeks, so we just learned as much as the stuff, you know, as much as we could, and then you know, as we go, we'll learn more songs, add more songs, because a lot of people want more of the Motley stuff and more of the Scream stuff. Everybody's got, like, you know, their favorite tune or whatever, so we'll figure it out.
How does it feel as playing live as opposed to the initial project, recording the demos in studio and putting out the album?
I like both, man. It doesn't matter to me. I can do both. I really dig being in the studio, the creative process, and I like going out and meeting new people and shit too, so, you know, it's no big deal. Either work, doesn't matter.
You guys we touched on this a little bit with Bruce. Tell us about the collaboration that got you guys on the Rod Stewart album. That was the first appearance of you and Bruce together, and actually Brent was on there too, and Kurt played keyboards, right?
Kurt played keyboards, and
album, by the way.
we had this bass player from Toronto come down. It was just the record label asked us to do it, and
are you a big Rod Stewart fan?
Yeah,
yeah.
I like old Rod Stewart, you know, like Gasoline Alley, Maggie May, You Wear It Well.
You guys gotten any offers to do like a soundtrack or anything like that, or any other things where you can squeak a song out here or there?
Yeah, I don't know. You never know. I mean, somebody might buy the Union record, one of the, you know, some producer or something, and, you know, we have publishing and as well, you know, so these people are always trying to sneak a song into a soundtrack. So we'll see what happens.
Going back to the Scream, a little note for the viewing audience on the trivia stuff. The former connections we have with the Scream, who this man John Corabi used to play with, he played with another Bruce in Racer X, who used to be in Racer X, and Racer X actually covered Detroit Rock City, which I thought I'd bring out because it's a piece of useless trivia, and that it's another Bruce Bouillet, who also played on the Rod Stewart tribute, didn't he? Or he was on the Queen tribute, wasn't he? He was on one of those tributes. I think it was the Queen, the Dragon Attack.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he played on a couple of the tribute albums.
How involved was Kurt with the album, the material? 'Cause he's co-wrote
a lot of the stuff with us, yeah, and he helped co-produce. He co-produced the stuff with us, but it's cool, you know, to have like an outside, Camera woman is getting iced over here.
It's like
I was sitting there and he said something like,
Are you cold now?
like he's
Are you
trying
just
get
happy to
hold
see
of
me?
it. He's like,
Are you cold or are you just happy to see me right now?
It's funny.
Are there any outtakes that you wish would have made the cut?
No, not really. I'm happy with the record just as it is, you know. So we got a couple other songs for B-sides, and
I think you ought to put out the last song, Robin's song, as a single. I mean, it's just a powerful song lyrically.
What does this mean, Scott? To you?
well, it may happen, you know. I don't know. It's right now the record's we're only one song deep into the album.
Yeah.
Right now the label's getting ready to release October Morning Wind. And that should be out any day now. And you know, who knows? I mean, if it takes off, you know, we may go 3-4 singles into the record, you know.
So what's the future plan of attack, guys?
Just keep playing. Just keep playing.
Keep on playing.
All right. Hey, anything you want to say to the Union fans? Because we're gonna promote these guys because they kick ass. You should buy their album and check them out here on the show.
Tell your friends about it.
All right.
Or
Hey,
we'll kill
we
you.
got to get a word
Or we'll
from
kill you.
Brent over here before we wrap this up too, bro.
Brent's Canadian. He doesn't speak English.
Oh, man. But thanks, John. And thanks. This guy's from Canada. Any words you'd like to say to the fans, Brent?
Nothing right now.
That's me.
Uh-oh, John has the camera.
Hey, you woke Bruce up, now he's pissed, so.
He's going for the Pringles. Okay, thanks, guys. Great
Thank
show.
you. Thanks a lot.
Kicked ass. Thanks. Later on. Appreciate everything.
Good night. Thanks for coming. Don't fall off the bus.
Oh, I'm sure we won't.
Well, it's happening.
Hey.
Oh, has he?
Keep an eye out.
I might
Again, man.
stop recording you. The casual.
We'll be around. I'm going to Texas. God bless Texas.
These states are so big, it's so hard to drive, and like, you know, if you were only like an hour away, we'd go see you in Santa Fe, you know.
Abilene.
Yeah.